Cancer, hello. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here, for tuning in. I'm Valencia with Val 33 Tarot and with Spirit, and we're just going to jump right in here, Cancer, and see what does Spirit want to tell you the most today in regards to your current situation of who you're dealing with. What are their true thoughts and feelings and intentions towards you? Keep in mind it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you, but for more readings after this, please go ahead and check out my husband's tarot channel at Possessed777. And I do offer same-day personal readings. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. Thank you. Okay, Cancer, with who this is you were dealing with, I'm like, wow. Starts out pretty decent, pretty calm, pretty nice. And it's like, what the hell is going on here? So, okay, they start out in the energy of there is something that could be successful for them in terms of like career path, business matters, maybe a new, um, like an idea, an opportunity to create something for themselves. And this is where though they face that moment of it's very unknown, like unknown future, like they don't really know what to expect and what's going to happen. They're forced to literally have to use their own, spiritual gifts, their own gut feeling, their own opinions, right, their own thoughts to figure something out. That's where they try to focus on future plans more so surrounding their career path and investments. And then they're faced with a choice. There's a decision that they're choosing to make here, that they're thinking about, that they're having to make, they're trying to figure something out here in regards to that. And that is where I see that with that, though, it's something where it's kind of indecisive. Like they're trying to, make a decision It may be in a sporadic energy or not, I'm not sure, but it's out of a truth of a confusion as well. And so this is where they're faced with legal matters, a contract of some sort, having to balance things out. Maybe get a lawyer, an attorney, and get help with something here. Okay. Now, this is where I see that literally they may be talking to an attorney or a lawyer because there's something here of like obeying the laws and rules and oppositions. Okay. And so they feel challenged and they kind of want to pose you and start some problems, but at the same time, they're trying to be smart about it. So even they kind of chill out and sit back and they actually change their perspective. They'd have to get a little bit more creative and calmer of figuring out what they have to do in the situation. And this is where I see here that they actually kind of had this moment of getting maybe getting answers, more so just kind of like figuring out their own belief system, their own hopes, their own dreams and goals. There's something here about spiritual advice, okay, their own spiritual guidance basically here, okay, and them really knowing that they had to kind of figure something out in order for things to work out. Now for a minute, that is where they know they are stable, set, safe, and secure. They're totally comfortable when they're by themselves, when they spend time with themselves. There's this energy where it's like there's abundance there, like they know they got this, they're okay, they can work hard to get to whatever. Instant start like shit fighting. I don't know what happened there, getting in trouble with the law maybe or something here, and to where it's like, I don't know, did they have to call you like cancer help? I don't know, because after that, whether it's causing drama, issues, fighting, okay, whether it's this energy of like jealousy and greed and just taking and fighting, that's where they're like, okay, now I'm ready to give a message of love. Like in that energy, they want to like be loving or friendly or kind, or they feel hopeful. Like whether it's like give, communicate to you, talk to you, or it's them in this energy of like, I'm excited, I have hope, and I'm gonna kind of like, tune in and research and study something and figure something out, to literally oppress you and oppress others, oppress themselves, be a bully, stay addicted, stay toxic into something that is not good for them. Okay, stay in something that is not good for them, whether it's whatever it is, friendship, relationship, a way of living, a lifestyle. Now, this is where it's interesting because one, this is where they're trying to tempt you to do something that's not going to be good for you, or they are tempted by something or someone that isn't good for them either. And this is where they face this moment of like indecisiveness and confusion and illogical thinking here, and not really going based off of the facts in life and more so on their emotions. And then for like a quick minute after that, they're like, no, I'm confident. I got this. I'm good. I'm good. Like, I got this. Like, this is all cool. Like, I'm fine. Like they're like, I have I don't know, a persona or an influence, or like I have, I am successful. I can do this. And they do step up and do something maybe for a minute. And then it goes back to instant dwelling, depression, sadness, pain, loss, and maybe for some of you out there in a marriage or relationship, break the talk of breakup and divorce. Okay. After this, whatever it is, that is where they full blown like do not move, do not make a decision, complete suspended activity, and just choose to remain stuck. And this is where, unfortunately, a loss of a home or a job, a split up between friends, or lovers, it's here, losing everything, not you know, being smart with finances. It's all gone. And them experiencing a very unpleasant loss. And then I'm also, experiencing that feeling of just deep loneliness. This is where, unfortunately, it just gets worse for this person. I feel so bad. Shit hits the fan. And I mean bad, okay? Anything that was what they wanted gets wiped the fuck away. Like things are not going well, okay? Something big and shocking is happening for them to realize something crazy in their life. A very shocking event, okay, that leaves them completely changed. And this is where I see here they're having to kind of juggle and balance things to figure something out, to where at the same time they're learning the lesson but still kind of wanting to manipulate you and others around them for their business success matters, for their financial gain, for their career path. And that's where they actually choose to just be alone and ghost everyone because shit's getting so bad, and sit in solitude or go to a counselor or a teacher or an advisor to help them out. That's what I have for you. Thank you. Bye.